back a year ago.
Hello, welcome back to the channel and welcome to a live beer review, which is very daunting for me. I've never done a live beer review. And if someone in the chat could just tell me, is my mic on? Because they always leave my mic muted when I'm doing these things and I don't ever know. So if someone just tells me, if anyone's in chat, oh, we've got some people in. We've got quite a few people in. Thank you, everyone. So we've got Simo, we've got Paul, Michelle, Mark. Who else have we got in here? Oh, cheers, Mark. Yeah. It's on. Fantastic. Okay, so it's the first live beer review I've done. I've been on, obviously, other channels and done stuff, but this is the first time I've wanted to do a live beer review as well, to be honest with you. And it's just really to support this brewery. And this brewery is George Shaw Brewing Co. Limited. Now, this is a brewery which I've been and met the chairman, and he's also the director. And he got in touch with me after I did some reviews of their beers early in the year. And he reached out to me just around about November time. And you may have seen my Christmas Day video. And it explains why he reached out to me. And he just said that the actual thing about me doing the review touched him at that time because he had a loss at the brewery. And this beer is brewed at 4T's in Warrington for George Shaw Brewery Co. Limited. And this is the Spinner's Gold Pale Ale coming in at 3.8% ABV. And Aidan, the chap, the head brewer, who unfortunately passed away recently, had a trip down to Scotland to a brewery and was inspired to brew this beer. So it's really interesting. So this is one of Aidan's beers that he brewed, and it was inspired by his trip to Scotland. It's a pale ale. And the point is, I want to say shout out to this brewery, and I want to give a bottle of this away. So at some point, the way I want to do it is if you want to enter for the bottle, at the end of this, if you comment, like, and obviously if you're a subscriber, in the actual video comments, because if you do it in the comments here, I don't think I know how to retrieve them, unless Simo does. If Simo's here and he knows how I can retrieve comments of people who want to enter, then that would be fantastic. If not, if you like it on the actual video when it's finished live, that may be the only way I can do it and comment. So this is a bit of a strange thing for me to do because normally I make, say a few things and yeah, that's right, Mark. It is a proper old school label. George Shaw Brewery in Lee closed down I think it was like late 1920s sort of thing. And it was taken on by another brewery. And the chap who I met actually won an award for these labels because he's just kept them traditional. He won them at Shepherd Neame. He had an awards thing. Never knew anything about that. Don't trust him. Hi, Brew, Rick. Sorry, Rick. Evening to meet you. Yes, see you. Evening to Ali, Kevin. There's a few people in. It's fantastic. Thank you for the support as well. So I may as well crack into this. It's not going to be a massive long live. I don't really do lives. Everyone knows that. Cheers, Ali. Yeah. I've had a bit of a break since then. I had a cold, and I had it. It seemed I got it twice for some weird reason. I had it just before Christmas when I was with Kevin on his live, and then I got it again Christmas Day. And it just ruined a bit of my Christmas. But I've been to North Wales for the last few days, and it's been great. Sierra's helped me out. Been to Anglesey and stuff, and it's just been great. Let's crack into the beer anyway. So George Shaw Brewery, Spinner's Gold, 3.8%. Like I say, inspired by a trip to Scotland. Let's get it in the glass. So here we go. Pouring really, really pale as well. It's got a nice, really light straw colour on that, light gold. Let's see if I can get the head form. It's not bottle conditioned as far. Oh, it is bottle conditioned, I think. Yes, it is. So I'm going to stop there. So there you go. Whoever gets one of these wins one of these. If you take part, it's bottle conditioned as well. There's a little bit of trub at the bottom of there. That'll go in. But first of all, I just want to have a look at the beer. Glass with bubbles sticking to the side. There you go. Clear as a bell. Really is. Really low carbonation. I've gone into review mode now, so I'm sorry if I don't reply to the comments. So yeah, low carbonation, nice, slight haze on that. Gold, more of a pale gold, to be honest with you. White head, slightly there, just about staying around, but nose. Yeah, I can see where I know the brewery he went to, and I can pick up how that's inspired this beer. Now, the brewery he went to was Fine Ales. I don't know if anyone in chat knows that. And it was inspired by one of their pale ales. And on the nose, this is very similar to one of our pale ales. It smells, there's a lot of citrus character going on there. There's some nice little bready notes going on there, very slight. Little bit of toffee and subtle caramel, but there's this citrus burst that's going on across that, and it smells absolutely fantastic. Okay, cheers, everyone. That's great. Super smooth, carbonation really low. This is what amazed me about these George Shaw beers from 40s Brewery. They're getting these beers into bottles and also into cans. But when you're pouring it, it's very similar to having like a cask feel, mouth feel, really low carbonation, creamy and smooth. And at 3.8%, you wouldn't tell because that is not thin, it's not watery, it's got lots of flavour and it's long lasting across the palate. And then you've got this bitterness that's just lingering, which is just staying around, which is superb. It really, really is. That I'm going to go again. That is a really, really good beer. That's excellent brewing. It really is. Everything about it, like I say, it's just reminding me of this other beer from Scotland. And to get that like that is absolutely stunning. That's fantastic brewing. It really is. But long lasting across the palate down, you're just getting the bitterness there, which is it's not pungent, but it's not an astringent bitterness. It's not like an IPA bitterness. It's definitely pale ale bitterness, but it's there. Now, if you don't like any sort of bitterness, you're not going to like this beer because the hops are definitely bringing that bitterness, and that is fantastic. And you can see very low carbonation. I've got a different camera I'm using here just to try and show you as well. But that is a great beer. Now, I'm going to pour the rest of it in. You can see now where all that shrub's going to kick up slightly. Not too much, you just made it a little bit more hazy. Now I'm going to ask Mrs. B to put a bit of a light on so that I can see what it says on the bottle. So the bottle is going to be one of a range to fund the microbrewery to be established at the historic Lee Spinners Mill. That's the whole point of George Shaw. They're a cooperative. They're a group of enthusiasts who come together and they want to, and one of them, John, who I met, got the recipes. He actually got the rights to the recipes, and that's what these are, George Shaw recipes. But this one is Aidan's own recipe, like I say, from Scotland. But there's the George Shaw India Pale Ale. There's the George Shaw Lee Pale Ale. You can see them again with that fantastic label work as well. I've had the Old Ale, I've had the Common, which is a dark mild. I had the Winter Warmer, which I had on Christmas Day. And this is a genuine pale ale, alcohol 3.8%, ideal for spinners after a long shift, very first quenching. Well, it certainly is that. So there you go. That is the Spinners Gold. I think that is an absolutely fantastic beer. Really good. Really, it is a great session beer as well. It really, really is. And I just want to say, I don't know if Simo is around. If you want to win this beer, if you comment in the video, like the video, and then I can arrange to get one of these beers sent out to you free of charge, obviously. But that's the only way I can do it. And Simo's not. I don't know if Simo's around. I don't know if Paul knows how to do it. Yeah, Mark. It's what beer is all about. Great to see the name back and the backstory. That's it, Mark. If you go and check out my Christmas Day video, a bit more of the story as well, and I did another video about them, a bit more of a backstory. But to actually meet the director was fantastic, and his passion as well. They're older chaps, but they're trying to sell this brewery now to the youth and get them on board because he just wants to keep the beer, basically the George Shaw Brewery beers alive, and he's resurrected them. He's he's got the recipes, like I say. He's getting them brewed, which is fantastic. I've just got a notification come up to tell me Simo's on in 30 minutes. It's covering the comments. So yeah, right, Disco, you okay? Who else is missed? Dave, Slurpee, evening, mate. Anyone else? So, like I say, if you want to win this beer, you can send it out to anywhere in the UK, Channel Islands, Isle of Man, anywhere. Royal Mail will let me do it, to be honest, without costing me an arm and a leg. But yeah, any questions? Yes, and more than likely I'm going on Simo stream, Paul. Yeah, for sure. Any questions? One thing I'm doing, I'm brewing tomorrow. So I won't be having too many beers tonight, Paul, because I've got all my grains crushed and everything ready for tomorrow. My water's ready for tomorrow and everything like that. I'm brewing a double IPA. Yeah, Kevin, no, don't enter. You can enter, but you have to pay for your own packaging. That's the only way you can do it. But is there any interest? Is anyone in chat interested in entering this to win this bottle? That's my question to the people that are watching. Anyone interested in winning a free bottle of George Shaw Brewery Co.'s Spinners Gold? Like I say, I'll do it on that. I have that spinny wheel. Put all your names on there. I'll do another live in a couple of weeks. Let's give it 2 weeks. Simo's saying something there. Simo, now you're back. If people put in the comments here that they want to have a go at winning a bottle of this, rather than go into the video when it's finished and commenting, can I see that somehow once I've finished the live? Can I see the people's names? Or do they have to do it on the actual video once I finish a live? In fact, am I making any sense? Yeah, they are, Ali. Yeah. Now I always send a few beers out along the year. David Wilson, I think, won the last competition. Can rewatch the stream, I think. Okay. So far we've got Mark, Stephen, I think Disco, Simo, Paul. Okay, so if I can rewatch it, I can see the comments. Am I right in saying that? Slurpee, you put me off. Okay, so there you go. Slurpee Dave, David Wilson. Anyone? I don't even know how many people are in the chat because I'm not, like I say, I don't do this, so I don't really know look at how many's in here, who I'm talking to. I can just about work out on that comment section there. I'm not very good at this at all, and that's why I don't do it on my own often. I'd rather jump on someone else's stream. But yeah, I think he's fell off that wagon, hasn't he, Ali? But that is it's a nice beer. It's a pale ale. And it's like I say, Aidan, the head brewer, went down to fine ales in Scotland, did some sort of like work alongside them, came home and brewed his own pale ale, and it's very, very similar to one of theirs. Some 17 people watching, you're acing the light. Yeah, just get on with it. Just drinking a Budvar that some red mank sent me. Oh, you've cracked that open, have you, Simo? Have you put it in the glass as well? Have you got the dark one or the normal one? But I must say, I've not tried this one yet. That's India Pale Ale, and does it say there what percentage that's coming in at? I think it's about 5.9%. See there, brewed at 40s Brewery in Warrington. So I've got to do a review on that one, and also the Lee Pale Ale. I don't know if that's going to focus in. 4.6 again. Fantastic can art. Really think that is superb. And like I say, they've won an award for that, which is fantastic. But all the beers I've had so far have been absolutely superb, and it's like the old style brewing, old style taste of traditional beers, which is fantastic. I do like all sorts of beers, but these are just very good traditional tasting beers. Yeah, yeah, they won an award, Dave. I met with the guy, and yeah, they won an award for the labels because he just basically recreated the labels from back when. Winter Welcome is great. Some bloke forgot. It really is. The can art is superb. So yeah, whoever wins a bottle of this will see it up close and personal. It's a 500ml bottle. It is, but like I say, this one definitely got a bit of conditioning in there. That's going on as well. But yeah, I've brewed what have I brewed? I've brewed a Dunkelweizen, and that's in the fermenter at the moment. I'm brewing a double IPA tomorrow. So whoever wins, what I'll do, I'll let it run for a couple of weeks, and then we'll get enough names. I'll put some up on the community page. Then I'll do that spinning wheel on a live, see who wins it, and I'll throw in a homebrew as well. So you will get 2 bottles. You'll get the George Shore one, and you'll get a homebrew, and more than likely the Dunkelweizen will be ready for then. So you're going to get 2 beers actually for this if you want to do it. What's he putting on here? 7 entries so far. I've got the names written down. Cheers, Simmer. Fantastic. Evening, Gary. Hope you're well, mate. Hope your home brewing is going well. If you want to put your name down, if you want to win this bottle, mate, like I say, it's a pale ale. Just Simo can put your name down for it, and like I say, a couple of weeks we'll get that wheel spinning. Any questions? Dunkelweizen, gimme, Ali. Yeah, yeah, Ali. Have you put your name down, Ali? Yeah, it's a Dunkelweizen. So that's going to be interesting. It's fermenting away at the moment. It's doing really well. Any other questions? Like I say, we'll be going on to Simo's. I think about 20 to 9. Simo's doing his. I'll probably have to just refresh and meet you on there. But any more questions at all? Anyone? I appreciate 20 people. Someone said in chat. That is absolutely fantastic. I really do appreciate that. I hope everyone's had a fantastic New Year as well, and Christmas. And I will be putting some more content out soon for the people that watch it. And yeah, I've not got anything else to say. But if anyone has got any questions, just to keep me going until I've drank this beer, I've got a question. How often do you watch? Never. Just throw them away. That's it, Mersey. Yeah, the Warrington 4 T's brewed for George Shore Brewing Co. It actually says it on there as well. Just about work it out. Yeah, 4 T's Brewery. That's where George Shore. It's actual Angel Brewery. It was Aidan, who's part of the George Shore team. That was his brewery. It's like a micro brewery as well. And he's the chap that sadly passed away just back late last year. Why is Orange Jam called Marmite? Where did you get it from, Rob? I got it from George Shore Brewery, from actual, the guys there. But if you go onto Facebook and search George Shore Brewery, I think there's then a link there. They have sale days, and also 4 T's more than likely will sell them on their website as well, 4 T's Brewery. So if you go onto George Shore Brewery Co. Facebook page, like I say, it's a group of chaps, a bit older and enthusiastic, and they're very knowledgeable. And I'm so chuffed that they've actually gone and got the actual recipes to start brewing these beers again. I think it's fantastic. It really, really do. Rick, are you putting your name down? I see you there as well. Happy New Year. And you put so much content out. I'm glad you do. Proper dedicated. Cheers, Rick. Appreciate that. Do you know George Shore employ a fellow with one leg? He's in charge of the hops. Will Man U beat Spurs in their next game? Man United, will they beat Spurs in the next game? Paul says they will. Yes, of course they will. There you go, Mersey. 4 T's have them on the website. I did click and collect. There you go. Yeah, so that go and check them out. Like I say, I've had the winter one was great, but for me, so far the best one I've had was the common, which is a dark mild, and that is just a really good beer, an old recipe, really, really good beer. The winter warmer I had on Christmas Day was absolutely fantastic as well. So yeah, they just these recipes which they've got out of these old records are just fantastic. Really, really are. Any sensible questions rather than football questions, Ali? Yeah, the comment mild was very good. Love the textured labels as well. Yeah, that's it. The label. They won an award, Mersey. They went to Shepherd Neame. I didn't even know about this. They have like awards for labels in the UK, and they came first. George Shaw for their labeling, which was new to me. I didn't even know that was a thing. Really didn't. Cheers, Twin Monkeys. Oh, no, we're going into football. How many bottles did you nick? Not enough, Shark. Not enough. But there's definitely one going to be going out to someone anyway, which is great. So hopefully Simo's still here and he's getting all your names down. Just to confirm, Rick, are you putting in for it? I'm sure you will. Surely Sure Shot wins every year. They're hilarious. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Cheers for that, Gary. Thank you very much. That's appreciated. Shepherd Neame do great beer labels. I just don't like their beer that much. Fair point. Yeah. Twin Monkeys homebrewing from Brazil. Oh, what time? Oh, is it? Good afternoon, is it? And yes, for Rick, Simo. Someone let me know, please, and I'll add you to the list. Mersey, Simo's asking if you're entering for a bottle of this to win this, mate. You can't see your comments. Mr. B has a new milkman who comes all the way from Middle East. He calls himself the Milkshake. Milkshake. Oh. That's my son coming barging through the door. Just saves having to watch a whole stream. Yeah, to be honest, Sim, I wouldn't have had a clue. I thought I would get people's comments once I close a live stream. I had no idea. But if you're going to rescue me with that, which is fantastic. So that's it really. That's my first live beer review as such. It's more about getting this beer out there. That's why I want to do it as live. It's more about giving someone else the opportunity to taste their beer. That's the other reason why I want to do it as a live rather than me sat with my other camera just talking to it and then doing my editing and cutting bits out where I talk absolute crap. You can put me down as Mr. B. Mr. B Rag. What? Mr. B Rag for the competition. Mersey, you're confusing me there. You can put me down as Mr. B Rag for the competitions. Blooming neck. I had to talk here. Button. Why is it going to? It's going too quick for me now. All this. I think the comments will still be there in the StreamYard chat, so you can see them after the event. Oh, cheers! Didn't know that. Cheers, Disco. Mr. B thought he saw Suggs coming down his driveway. Wasn't him. Is that the first sign of madness? Oh, I see. Right. Okay. Put you down for Raggy. So send it to Raggy if you win. Sorry, is that what you mean, Adam? That makes sense now, if that's what you're saying. Yeah, I think that's what you're saying. Sorry. My bad there. Yeah, brilliant. Because I have said Raggy Homebrew before as well. So I've got his address, so that's easy enough. That's a good one. Okay, well, I think I'm pretty much done. This has gone down really well. I'm on Simo's, I think about 20 to 9, maybe about 8:45. I think I'm drinking a few homebrews tonight on there. That's a great beer. Whoever's going to win this, it's a great beer. I will put it out in the community list as well, because there's obviously people who won't be watching this who may still want to enter. But like I say, everyone that's been in here tonight, I really appreciate your time. And thank you so much for the support. Hope you all have a lovely evening. And if you come and join us on Simo's, we can have more chats on there. And yeah, I've enjoyed it. It's done and dusted now. It's the first live beer review out the way. Have another beer, Robert. Let me read comments. tell you what, Kevin. At one point, it was just going up. I thought, I even. What do you do? I'm no use at this. How many bottles in the crate? Yeah. Well, for you, Dave, 2 Pringle boxes. So, right, Sim, I need to get myself organised, get myself a beer and that. Send me a link. Cheers, Dave. Really appreciate that. That's very kind. That's very, very kind. Any idea when the next block party is, Rob? It's going to be spring, I think. I think it's going to be a spring one. Don't know if they're doing a winter one, but they're going to be doing a spring one. What he means by that is the Bermuda Triangle in Manchester there with a Sure Shot, Cloudwater, Balance and Track. They do events about every quarter where they just get together for the day and you have like the block party, to call it. Cheers, Disco. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. Really, really do. But I think, yeah. Cheers, all Slippy. Are you going over to the Isle of Man in April? Cheers, Paul, Michelle, and I'm sure I'll see you all again soon, if not on Simo's channel. Okay, thanks for joining. Thanks for giving me your time tonight, and hopefully whoever wins this will enjoy it as much as I have as well. Okay, well, that's me trying to work out now how I finish this, because I'm, like I said, I'm not very good. But if I do it, there should be some sort of screen that comes up now with my thing on it. And take care. Cheers. And I'll see you all on the next one.
Way back a year ago.